So guys, do you remember my last few videos where I broke my Mavic 2 Pro? Yeah, the controller, like I plugged the micro USB port in wrong, broke it. Yeah, that's behind us. I do want to just discuss on how DJI took care of me. And like, I was really expecting the worst because everyone talks about their experience with DJI and they make it sound like a horrible company, like they screw every single person over. And I'm just thinking, I just need a controller fixed. Like it shouldn't be that big a deal. I just got the drone, it should be under warranty. Like I was even expecting, like I will pay like $100, $200, that's fine. But the moment they want to charge me like $300 to replace it, which is the cost of a controller, I would have been ticked off. So if you're looking for a video where I go off on DJI, like this isn't it. I have my whole drone right here. It is in working order now. They fixed the controller for me. And actually just got this case in too. So if you're interested in this case, I'll put a link in the description below as well. But as you can see, I really like this more than the case that the Fly More combo came with because everything is just chilling right there. But anyway, if we get the controller out of the case, so this little port right here was fixed because I broke off the little connector in there, so they took care of me there. So that's great. And this is an up close of what the case looks like if you're interested. Like it keeps everything super snug. Like you can see, I can hold everything like 90 degrees like this and it's not falling out. Anyways, back to my story on how this controller fixing went down. So in my impressions with DJI, like everything went super quick. Like if they quoted me that something would take 3 days, it took less than a day. Okay, so on September 24th, I got an email stating that the controller was received. The only bad thing about the whole experience was DJI, they pay for shipping, which that's great. And this makes me sound like a bad person complaining, but the shipping that they pay for is UPS ground. And when you do UPS ground from my house in Florida, and it goes all the way to California to get repaired, that takes a full like 7 days. So I sent it out on Friday. They got it the next Friday, and then they didn't process like that they got it until Monday. So, I mean, DJI was super quick. Like when they got it, they put it in the system the next day. But the fact that shipping took forever, that was probably the worst part of this whole ordeal. But not really a bad thing. And then like the same, like I think just minutes later, we got the invoice. It says your product sent back qualifies for repair under warranty. Repair will be finished within 3 to 6 business days. So again, they're like over quoting themselves because I'll show you that. It says it's maybe covered under warranty. We'll either repair it or replace it with a product that's new or equivalent to new in both performance and reliability. And when I got the controller, it seemed either new or refurbished because it looks brand new. It had like the little plastic pieces on it that I peeled off. It did quote $11 for the repair, but I didn't pay it. But honestly, if this was not under warranty and they charged me $11, I would be ecstatic. It's like I was assuming like it would have been way more. Yeah, so that is September 24th. And then the 25th, it says it was completed. So that's crazy. They quoted 3 to 6 business days, but then the next day it was fixed. Your Mavic Pro has been tested and will be shipped within 2 business days. And then the same day, I got a tracking number for the controller. And I actually got a survey, so let's fill that out right now. Technical support. I'm honestly giving them 5 stars on everything. Cause like it was like an A+ experience. Basically what takes it away, they quote, you know, 3 days, 6 days, and then you get the next part of the process the same day or the next day. So it was super quick. From like start to finish, it took like 2 days for them to do everything. The worst part, like I said, was the shipping. So So when you calculate ground shipping to California and ground shipping back from California, I was without the drone for a whole 2 weeks just in transit. And then counting the repair process, so like 2.5 weeks, which not bad at all. But I would have liked the ability to just ship it like next day. I assume I could have if I just paid for it myself, but it makes you wonder, like, you know, DJI is a really big company, so I know when you sign up a contract with UPS, you normally get discounts. So even to like next day something should be about like half price versus what normal consumers would pay for shipping. Just a suggestion to DJI, maybe even give me an option to pay more at the time of shipping. I don't know. That's my biggest thing, but not a big deal at all. So guys, that's all I wanted to say about that. Surprisingly, this was a great experience with DJI, and a lot of people are just quick to complain on the internet because, for one, they think they're gonna get something out of it. Two, they know people like to listen to people complain more about things. And three, people just assume that everything works out okay, and then they don't say anything. So I just do want to point out, DJI customer support was perfect in my books. Like, I have nothing to say. And if you are looking for a drone other than DJI, just because they have a reputation of bad customer support, take my experience into consideration, because my experience was great. Now, I know that some experiences will be a lot worse, because I know a lot of people are sending their drone in because they crashed it. That's when it gets interesting, because DJI has a way of doing things. They'll check flight logs, they'll check different parameters, they'll see what you actually did when you were flying the drone. They, you know, ship out millions and millions of drones. So if every single person sent them a drone and they replaced it for free, they would go out of business. So they have to figure out a way that kind of makes everyone happy. And the thing is, people can't admit their mistakes. So they could be flying a drone, it enters ADI mode and drifts into a tree. If this person is like a novice, they'll have no idea what ADI mode is, and they don't know why. They just know that their drone flew into a tree in its own like accord. But trying to explain to someone that it wasn't their fault, that the drone just did it, that's not on DJI. So I think that's probably where they get their bad rep. Just a lot of people get DJI products that are amateurs in the drone market. So that could also result in a lot more negative reviews. I've yet to crash a drone by DJI that I needed to be fixed. So yeah, luckily for me, I can't chime in on that experience quite yet. All right, guys, that is it. Remember, if you are interested in this case, I will put links below to Amazon. They did not sponsor this video. They just sent me the case to review, and I really like it. It keeps all my stuff organized. Whereas the little like backpack cases, it's easy to lose stuff. If you don't care about like the smallest package, this is just fine. Like, it's like a little briefcase. It's not bad at all. All right, guys, see you later. Bye.